Good morning. My name is Ms. Charmaine Campbell, and I serve as the principal of Parkmore Elementary School. And I would like to welcome the City Council members, Children's Hunger Alliance, as well as the Columbus Parks and Recreation to our school. Thank you.
Good morning and welcome to Parkmore Elementary. It is always great to visit one of our great Columbus City schools, especially when there is good news to share about helping our children. I am Jiza Page and I chair two fantastic committees, Recreation Parks and Education Committees. I would like to thank Mary Lynn Foster, CEO of the Children's Hunger Alliance, and Todd Tooney, Chief of the Communications and External Affairs for Columbus City Schools, and of course, Terry Least, Assistant Director for Columbus Recreation and Parks, and Kay Snyder, Program Coordinator, for joining me. Education is everyone's responsibility. Mary Lynn knows that, Todd knows that, Terry knows that, and as the chair of the Education Committee for City Council, I know that. And although we work outside of the classroom, we are all working together to improve the educational opportunities of Columbus children. The City of Columbus, under the leadership of Mayor Coleman and Council President Ginther, are investing millions of dollars in pre-K education services to make sure that when kids get to Columbus City schools, they are ready to learn. And today, I am pleased to announce an expansion of a program that will make sure kids are ready to learn as soon as the school bell rings. For a number of years now, Columbus City Council has supported the summer feeding program at recreation and parks facilities and schools around the city. We know that every dollar spent helping our children maintain their health and focus during the summer months is an investment in their education when the school year begins again in the fall. Unfortunately, far too many children lose the gains made during the school year because they do not have access to adequate nutrition. There are hundreds of sites in Franklin County that serve meals to tens of thousands of kids. The Columbus Recreation and Parks Department is the largest sponsor of the Summer Food Service Program with some 256 sites. And that's great, but we must continue to do more. There are still hungry children. I know we must do better because the future of our children is at stake and every child matters. That is why I will soon be asking my colleagues to support legislation that will expand the 2015 Summer Feeding Program, that great partnership between Recreation and Parks and the Children's Hunger Alliance and others to expand to 4 more Columbus City schools, enabling hundreds more children to get healthy meals during the summer. That is hundreds more minds and bodies being fed, and hundreds more of our leaders preparing for the future. Hundreds more kids that have a better chance at reaching their full potential. That is hundreds more kids who can grow up to be doctors, teachers, firefighters, or engineers. To go hand in hand with city investments in pre-K programming, the City Council has invested some $250,000 in summer feeding programs. City Council is now investing $50,000 this summer to expand and add 4 more sites to the list of buildings that serve our children. To explain more about how this investment will make a difference in the lives of Columbus children and families, let's bring up Ms. Mary Lynn Foster. Thank you.
It is my pleasure to be here at Parkmore Elementary, and thank you, Councilmember Page. It is so important to expand access to summer feeding programs. Right now, there are 1 in 3 children in Franklin County living in poverty. That translates to over 100,000 children right here in Franklin County who qualify for free and reduced price meals. At Children's Hunger Alliance, we partner and are proud to collaborate with Columbus City Schools, with Columbus Recs and Park, to expand access to programs, because we know right now that only 76% of the children participate in school lunch programs, while only 14% participate in summer programs. So there's this huge unmet gap, and we work with our collaborators to close that gap. But we also know that it's not just about food. It really is about the 4 F's during the summer. We want to make it fun for the kids at our summer sites. It's important for the families to be engaged and part of the equation in making it successful during the summer months. It's important for the children to be with their friends. And most importantly, it's about that 4th silent F, food, and the hungry children right here in our own backyard. So by collaborating with our community partners, with Columbus Recs and Park, with the City of Columbus, we are so pleased to increase access to these programs so that our children can continue to grow and thrive, and that helps combat the summer learning loss during the summer months so they return to the fall in school ready to learn. So thank you for this opportunity, for partnering with Columbus City Council, with Columbus Rec and Park, and thank you for expanding the programs here at this elementary school. I'd like to return it back to our principal. Thank you.
Thank you. When asked to partner with Columbus Parks and Recreation and Children's Hunger Alliance, Parkmore Elementary School just had a 5-week summer school program. However, since adding the day of Friday to our program, it now has been expanded to an 8-week program where we have partnered with the YMCA to add fun into our program where students will be able to participate in open swim. We also will have reading and writing curriculum from Columbus City School teachers. Our students will be able to participate in Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, COSI, the Art Museum, and we'll be taking 3 field trips this summer, 1 to the Ohio Historical Society, 1 to the Columbus Zoo, and 1 to COSI, all extended learning from classroom nonfiction books. We will also be partnering with Catch through Columbus Hunger Alliance, where students will be able to participate in nutrition classes as well as exercise classes. We will also offer our students in grades 1st through 3rd grade karate classes as well as yoga. We will also have individuals come in to teach art classes through the Godman Guild, where we will hire 4 of our youth ages 14 to 24. 1 student will work with our custodial staff, learning the ins and outs of sanitation and health within a school building. 1 will work in the office with me, learning how to be an administrative staff worker. And another youth who will take care of our media services, making sure that all media outlets are capturing the learning inside and outside of the classroom through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and also through a blog. So we hope that our students enjoy themselves while here at Parkmore Elementary School. We're hoping to serve the 2,500 students that are in this area to make sure they do not lose the 22% academic learning loss that happens over the summer. So we will have the Columbus City Schools summer school program as well as our open site titled Stop the Summer Slide, so that our students can achieve and make the gains needed to meet the 3rd grade reading guarantee.
Thank you so much, Charmaine, Mary Lynn, and Todd. This is a wonderful thing today, and we're so happy that we are able to continue to provide for our children, to provide for their mental readiness as well as their health. One last thing I want to say. I'm thrilled about the expansion of the summer feeding program, and I'm equally excited for the rollout of a Recreation and Parks food truck that will be able to take healthy food anywhere in the city whenever we need to serve a good meal. The truck is in the final stages of being wrapped with colorful, inviting artwork, and I can't wait to see this truck in our neighborhoods, improving the quality of life here in Columbus. Thank you all.